We're live, by the way.
Oh.
That's the first thing everyone's gonna hear is just what the fuck?
What the fuck? Hello, people from the ether.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I need to close my motherfucking window because it's fucking noisy out here.
Fucking windy.
I hate living in the city.
Hi, guys.
I miss my country. Hello.
Miss your
Fuck.
country.
I miss my country.
Country. You country boy.
I'm a northern boy. I'm yeehaw.
Yeehaw, motherfucker. So hi guys, we got Cam Toons and Rick and Madman and Into the Crypt and Rainier.
Hello, Rainier. Hello, everybody. Hello.
My voice cracks. Oh, Rainier got the shadow icon based.
Oh my god, Rainier is all of him.
Mm-hmm.
And Verity.
Very tie. The dragons tend to get a little quirky at night. That's just Brown.
Brown.
That's just I like how it's just like I don't scream Verity's name anymore because I have to do the Verity. It has to be said a very specific way in order to be effective. It has to be said like a chant. Verity. Brown's drawing cookies and I am losing my mind over them. I'm losing my goddamn little mind. Cookies.
May. Hello, May.
May. Hi. Snowfox.
Hello. Snowfox.
We got Snoofu. Snoofu. Brown says Southern boy yeehaw, Northern boy Y-E.
Y-E.
Y-E. Oh.
Here we go. Alright, gang, we chillin'.
Yeah, today's kind of a vibe stream. We're showing you this new dragon game called DRAGONTWIN. I listed the only link I have in the oh, that is a little loud. It's okay. I will fix that. The only link that I have currently listed in the description is the link to their Patreon. So if you are interested in playing this game, you gotta go support their Patreon. I think you can do like a one-time support in order to get the download, but
no, you need to stay subscribed to them to play the demo.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because the way they're doing it is to avoid like anybody leaking the game, like through those shady websites where the people post Patreon stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the way they're doing it is that you need to have a key to log into the beta or to the demo, and that key always changes. So you need to be logged into Patreon to get a new key every time you want to open the game.
That's actually really smart though.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense, and I support them for that because unfortunately a lot of people leak stuff that shouldn't be leaked.
Yep.
Someone just popped in and was like, what is your opinion on, oh, hold on, where'd it go? Poppy the Performer, Digital Circus, and Murder Drones. Wow, it's been a while since anyone's asked to talk.
Digital Circus, and Murder Drones. You've only shown me clips and that shit is unhinged.
I've shown you clips because I had a feeling that it would not be, like, totally your thing. You know, also, let me make my little Benoit smaller, because she's kind of, she's not, like, super blocking everything, but I want...
No Benoit for the video, come on.
No Benoit? Okay, so let me make her bigger again, and I'll just pull her under. Whoop, there we go. Disappeared Benoit. Actually, I don't even have to pull her under. What I can do is just, whoop, get rid of her entirely. There we go. Okay. Oh, the music is so good. But yeah, no, I've shown Gknight some clips of Poppy the Performer, and he's just like, what the fuck are you having me watch? I love it. I lost my shit when I got to go to Japan, and they actually had a Poppy the Performer pop-up shop in a couple of the shops in Akihabara, because I thought I was gonna miss it. I had no idea what shop it was in. I was just like seeing them. Oh no, Callan's gone. It's okay, guys. You gotta see the dragon. You have to see this dragon in all its glory, honestly, while we're talking and vibing. It's gonna be very chill. We're just kind of chatting while Gknight plays as a dragon stream. Because this game is beautiful and you just have to... Oh. it's just, yeah, that, exactly. Ugh. But yeah, so like I was very, very excited, and I bought the button collection, and I got the 25th anniversary sticker. I wish I could have gotten the t-shirt, but the t-shirts were like 40 bucks, so I did not. They had acrylic standees too. I didn't get one of those. I kind of wanted the one, but I did not. We love Digital Circus in this house.
Digital Circus, these are sauce.
Uh-huh. Oh, I love Digital
It's so good.
Circus.
I love it. Love it.
I also got to see the Digital Circus merch in Japan. That was very exciting. Murder Drones, I'm kind of half and half on.
Murder Drones is one of those shows where you needed to like have watched the 2010 version of YouTube videos back in the day to really enjoy it and get a kick out of it. While I did grow up in that era of humor, it was never like something that stuck with me. So when I watched Murder Drones, it was just kind of okay. Like I enjoyed watching it, but it's not a show that I would go back and rewatch. It was like a one-time watch, and while I had fun with it, it's not something that I will seek to rewatch again.
So like, animation, beautiful. Okay, guys, I get it. I'm gone. I get it. The animation is beautiful in Murder Drones. But my thing with it is, the creator is my age, and we're a little bit older than some of y'all in the audience right now. Not like old, but like, you know, we're a little older. And that is the humor that came from like my teenage years. The LOL so random, like you could tell that we were watching it together, and I was like sitting in call with Reed and Gina, and I was like, this guy was obsessed with Invader Zim as a teenager. This is definitely, there's Invader Zim inspirations. And then we literally like started looking through the concept art and found a picture of like Uzi dressed up in Invader Zim stuff, and I was like, I fucking called it. I knew it. I could tell from the art style, I could tell from the humor. It literally felt like the way that I've described it is so for some reason when I was a teenager, there was like a huge obsession with, I'm so random, I'm so quirky, teehee, bacon. Like, people would just write bacon in their descriptions because it was random and quirky, and that's very much what the humor of Murder Drones feels like. And so, no shade. Obviously, it's got its audience. There are people who still very much like the type of humor. I feel like it's a younger set of humor. Then like I like Digital Circus more because it feels deeper. Obviously, you know, it's a different creator, so it's gonna come from a different place. But like, yeah. So it's Murder Drones. Glad that I watched it. Not my jam. Fucking love Digital Circus though. Also, so Fox said, Invader Zim was the only thing anyone talked about in school when I was a kid. There was lots of LOL, so random stuff. Yeah, no, see, that's the thing. Invader Zim, I was obsessed with when I was a teenager. When that show came out, it was, like, everything to me. Literally everything. Frown said, do you guys know Pretty Please, I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl? It's gaining hype since the pilot animatic dropped, and I'm so happy to see it get the attention it deserves.
I have not heard about it.
I will show it to you. It's very cute. I watched it. It's good. So essentially, it's a magical girl show. The main character is black, which is great because we never see that in magical girl shows, and she literally just does not want to be a magical girl anymore. She moved and she's just like, I don't want to do this. Leave me alone.
This just sucks.
Rick says, I've only seen the metal pipe clip. Oh, I can't wait for you to see the metal pipe clip. Oh my god. It's the only piece of it that's fully animated. Everything else is an animatic. And then instead of, I won't spoil it. It's so good. It's the only piece that's animated. I really hope that creator gets to do more because it was very funny and cute, and I like it. Oh, I love this dragon. Oh yes, another thing we kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, which we'll get out of the way, like, early here, is kind of like the future of the channel. So we did already talk about why we had to stop doing Star Palace, at least for now. We're gonna finish chapter 3 and get chapters 1, 2, and 3 out to you guys of the visual versions, but admittedly, because we had so many people jump out of working on it and so much extra work fell on Gknight, the pricing, even though, you know, we thought we were fully funded, we definitely are not, because I did the math, and with the money that Gknight got paid for doing the art, he was basically getting paid the equivalent of $10 for each fully, like, done image with, like, backgrounds and everything, and that's not fair. So that's part of why we were stopping that, is because I'm not gonna be the fucking slave driver. That's not, no, I'm not gonna do that. So that's part of why we were stopping that. It's just that there literally was not enough money to properly pay for everything, and we're a little burnt out. And then also there's just all of the stress of all of the health stuff and everything going on in fucking America right now, just in general.
America's a shit show right now, guys. It's fun.
It is very much a shit show. And so we were talking about, you know, what kind of live streams we might do, what kind of videos I would need to look into making, and on one hand, I really want to get into doing, like, character analyses and, like, all kinds of stuff like that, but right now, my life is very up in the air, because my actual work website has just decided to have nothing on it now. I actually don't know if I've been fired or not, because this company is notorious for not telling you if you've been fired. They just kind of, take everything away from you and then say no more about it. Like, there's no email, there's nothing. And Disability has decided they also want to be bitches, and they're pulling the, we don't know if you're just, like, still disabled enough to continue to get disability. And it's just like, that doesn't go away. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that does not go away. Ooh, the clouds just melted. That was cool. I was expecting them to just disappear when you took it away, but they just, like, so I literally have no money whatsoever coming in right now, and that stress is kind of killing me at the moment. I'm not kidding you guys when I tell you I have like $40 in my bank account, and that is it, and I do not know when I'm gonna get paid again. And because I had to shut down my Patreon, I don't even have that to, like, rely on. It wasn't much, it was like $60 a month, but you know what, money is money. So because I am going through this sheer amount of stress, where I kind of feel like I'm gonna break down crying at any minute, at any given point in the day, yay! We laugh through our pain. I don't have a specific time frame that I can give you guys of when videos are going to be starting up again, because I'm definitely caught in the ADHD thing of I need to sit here and wait to hear back from literally anything before I can function. I haven't even been able to, like, write anything, whether it's for myself or anyone else. Like, I can't do the executive dysfunction is killing me, and I wanted to be fully transparent about that with you guys, because, you know, we talk about that kind of stuff on this channel. We talk about being open with each other and stuff, and this way,
yeah, we are not afraid to tell you guys what's going on behind the scenes. Like, obviously, when we say that people jumped out of the project because they couldn't commit, we're not gonna call out anybody. We're not gonna mention any names, but you know, we had a lot of people that did not commit, or just people that turned out to be pretty shitty, and we had to kick them out of the project.
Yeah, I had to fire like 2 people, and that was not something I ever wanted to do or, like, envisioned myself having to do, but, like, I like to be as open as possible here. Like, obviously there's some stuff that I'm not gonna say because it's personal, but, like, you know, in this case, like, I want everyone to know why, like, everything is kind of died, because I don't want anyone to feel like I've just kind of absconded, you know? Like,
yeah, we don't want you guys to think that we just got bored of the project and we're like, all right, well, no more, because you know, obviously, you know, we got fundraised and everyone paid for it, and, like, yeah, it sucks that we can't continue at the moment, but You know, it's we can't really do much about it. Life is kicking our asses, so we're not gonna be like clowns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, the money situation for me personally is so bad. I actually had to cancel doctor's appointments tomorrow because I can't afford to go see the doctor. Like, it's that bad. So if I'm extra quiet in the Discord server, or if, you know, we don't stream for a couple of weeks, that's why. It's not just because, like, we're ignoring you guys, or we are bored, or, like, don't want to be here. It's literally, like, we physically cannot function and cannot be here at the moment.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna need a little bit of a break before we can probably get back things on track for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the red. Whoa!
Oh, the fucking barrier fucked me up.
Oh no. No, Fox said all that shit at once is just insane. Don't rush into getting videos started. Taking care of yourselves is the highest priority. Of course we like videos, but we'll be patient. Thank you. May said, oh god, I'm so sorry, guys. I hope things get better for you guys. And Rainier says, take care of yourselves first. Don't worry. Life's been really sucky lately, so we understand and want the best for you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And, like, I always feel bad saying this, but also, like, I legitimately need the help. My coffee link is in the other videos. I didn't have it in this one. I should have. I know. I could probably actually get it right now and just edit it in there. If anyone can help, I would appreciate it. If you can't, don't worry about it. I'm never upset with anyone if they can't. Like, I feel guilty asking for money, but I'm also just kind of like, hey, I need food. I legitimately, I'm not even kidding you guys. So Corv and I go to this furry picnic every year. That it's a free picnic that they have. That's linked with the con that we usually go to. That's like in August. And the picnic always has free food. And so I was just like, I don't feel sociable, but I want free food. I am not kidding when I tell you I was grabbing snack packs and cookies and stuff like that and shoving them in my pockets and then running it back to the car and, like, hiding it away. I took so much food because they you know, I wasn't stealing it. They were literally like, please eat the food. We don't want to take it home with us. Please eat the food. And, it just, I took a whole box of grapes and a whole unopened box of chips because I was just like, well, this is my meal for the next, like, 3 days, is this stuff. I'm not kidding. I've been eating snacks as food that I got for free at, like, a furry meetup thing. So, like, that's the state that I'm currently in right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I laugh about it, but internally I'm crying.
Because we need to divert the pain with humor.
Yeah.
The barrier, no!
Oh my god.
Drake, probably.
Oh my god. Verity
Speaking
said,
of Drake, hold on.
yeah, the colors. Verity said, dragon flying around going, the fucking barrier fucked me up. Seems familiar. Yeah, Arkies. Frown said, you have to prioritize yourself. The channel is nice and your content is a joy, but you always come first, so take care. Yeah. Kim Toon said, oh my gosh, that's awful to hear. I'm so sorry that's happening. I wish I could help in some way more than giving you my best wishes and prayers to whatever cruel fates are in charge of your luck. I don't know. It's, we were talking about that too, and it really gets to me because, sorry, I'm trying to also get my fucking coffee link right here because it's just not working. Let me log in, please. That's why I'm having trouble voicing my shit. There we go. Now I got it. I will edit that in there. What was I even saying before that happened? Oh yeah, cruel fates. This also seems to, stuff happens every single time I take, like, a trip or I do something nice for myself. So, like, we had the furry con back in August, and then I didn't have work for, like, 2 months. Like, I come back from the con, and I'm like, yeah, everything's fine, I'm gonna get to work. And then suddenly there was a dry spell. And, you know, I get back from Japan, and, oh, he's so pretty. And there's just suddenly, you know, there's a little bit of work. I got to work a little bit, but then like suddenly the work goes missing, and suddenly my disability is like cut off, and like I had a flat tire, and Corv had to help me with that, so I owe Corv like $300 because for some reason my car insurance did not cover the tow, even though they were supposed to. I have to call them about that, actually. I'll do that tomorrow when I'm at Cat's house watching the cats. But like, they were supposed to cover the tow, and they didn't, and they charged me $175, and then the tire installation was like $100, so like that's, you know, that again, almost $300 right there, $275, just out of nowhere. Like, I went to go grocery shopping, and I came out and my tire was flat, and I was like, oh, and I was in a good mood too. Like, this was before like the money got cut off, so like I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's, I'm gonna get myself good quality food, I'm gonna treat myself, and I come out and it was just the start of everything, was just that fucking flat tire. Like, ugh.
How joyous.
Like, man, I just want to survive and enjoy my cookie run hyperfixation, please. Let me enjoy the cookies. It's reaming. This dragon is so shiny. Yeah, Corf keeps pointing out too, so back when I ordered the Shadow Milk plush, some weird shit happened, and I wound up ordering 2 of them. So I have 2 on the way, so Corf is just like, you could scalp one of them, but I'm just like, I could. I probably should, because I need the money, but also I'm just like, I don't want to let him go. I know I don't need 2 of them, but I worked so fucking hard to be able to order them. The website, oh my god, that whole ordeal. Y'all remember, last stream I was reading the comments from people who wanted the plush, and it was funny. The blue is so nice. It's like a black blue.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Yay for calming dragon game while we talk about life's woes. Yeah. Blue fire. No, fuck said to the cosmic author of Callan, please give her money to survive and enjoy the cookie hyperfixation. It would be highly appreciated. Yes, please.
Please.
Bro, I've been so upset because, like, we're playing the game and they have the special costume for Shadow Milk, and I fully intended on, like, paying actual money into the game to, like, buy the cubes to roll, and I cannot buy them, and getting those cubes is so fucking painful.
It's atrocious, the amount that you get. God. It's so little. You're fucking fighting for scraps and crumbs. It's outrageous.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting here some nights like almost physically crying over the fact that I don't have $7 to spend because it's that frustrating to try and get the fucking cubes for this game. I just want
you only get 150 cubes daily for watching ads.
Yeah.
And you need 300 for a single roll, so you're not even getting a full roll a day. It's stupid.
And the worst part is, freaking, I rolled Truthless Recluse, which is the pure vanilla skin that Gknight wanted, and Gknight rolled the Sage of Truth Shadow Milk skin, so we rolled each other's skins, and we're both sitting here like, are you fucking kidding me right now? What the hell is this? And we rolled them on the first day. And meanwhile, we've been sitting here trying to... Yeah, Camtoons gets it. The jelly cubes are so hard to get. I'm in pain. Yeah, no, it's physically painful trying to get a hold of these jelly cubes to roll for these little motherfuckers. The gacha gods are not forgiving. They're not. That's the thing. Gacha gods always know who you want the most, and that is who they are not going to give to you. Every time. This literally happens. You guys don't understand. When I was in Japan and I was playing the actual physical gachas, I have to be very careful about which one I play, because if there's one in there that I really desperately do not want, that's the one I roll. Every time. I always roll the one that I hate the most. And I hate it. It's like it knows. It's so bad. Except for the Bear Paw Cafe, that I won a free drink from them, so we literally went back to Harajuku a second day specifically so that I could get my drink from the Bear Paw Cafe. And they recognized me, and it was so cute. One day I'll post that video. Korov took a video for me while we were ordering, and it's so cute because, so for those of you who don't know the Bear Paw Cafe in Japan, it is in Harajuku. The entire inside of the cafe is green. It's all painted green, and there is a literal hole in the wall covered with a little thing of fur. And a bear's paw will pop out with a little sign, and it'll like wave at you, and they'll give you little candies, and they'll write things on a sign, and they'll talk to you. So like they were actually writing to us in English and like having a conversation with us in English. I was very impressed. And they see you through a little camera, and I love the Bear Paw Cafe because it is specifically made to be a place for people to work who have social anxiety, which is why they're behind the wall and they're playing the bear. It is the cutest thing. It is such a happy, magical little experience. I saved up like $50. No, I saved up like $100 to spend specifically there, and I did drop like $50 on a box of donuts, a drink, and like a sticker and some stuff. Like I was so excited to be there. I was like, I don't care, I'll pay $50 for donuts. I don't give a shit. Please take my money. Like, so that's the thing. That's why having no money right now is killing me, because I love supporting like businesses like that, like small businesses and other artists and stuff like that, and I cannot do that right now, and I'm dying inside.
Yeah, because there's been so many like small artists that you've found that you're like, how do you not have enough followers? Your art is so good that you've been wanting to commission for cookies.
Yes, I've found so many artists on like Vegan and like other places where I'm just like, I want cookie art. You're not charging enough. You need to make money. I want to support you. And like, I love supporting other artists like so much. It's because it's not even like I'm just getting something out of it. Like, this is other people's livelihoods too, and like there's people making like the cookie merch, and I'm just like, I want to buy this because you're making things that you love and you're making it into a business, and I respect the hell out of that so much, because like that's what I want to do. So like I love supporting other people doing it because I kind of feel like it's also good karma, and like I can't do that, and I'm dying. Verity said all gacha machines have a telepathic circuit installed to read the user's mind and adjust the probability accordingly. The problem is that they're all programmed to be incredibly spiteful. True.
The way Callan's fucking clown has been fucking with my luck is insane.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to strangle the little bitch.
Kimton said, oh, I love the idea of social anxiety cafes, and the Bear Paw Cafe sounds adorable. And Snowfox said, oh, that place sounds cute. We need more places like those. Yeah, we do. Like, I love that one. And then they also have a robot cafe where the robots are actually run by people who are at home. They're actually, they're working from home.
Oh my god, they're just playing video games.
Well, yeah, because they have disabilities. So because they can't, they can't go out and work, so they're piloting the robots from their home, so that way they can still work even though they have disabilities, and I think that's so fucking cool. I love that.
Dude, imagine how cool it must be to tell people like, yeah, I pilot a little robot. What do you do, huh? I pilot an R2-D2 at a cafe. That's fucking sick as hell.
Yeah. Hampton said, I love the sound design behind the fire breathing. It's always fun to hear different interpretations of what it would sound like. True. Breathe some fire again. Yeah.
It's so good. Personally, my favorite aspect in fantasy games and media when it comes to like anything that breathes fire or any kind of breath is
Mm-hmm.
when they add a sound of the actual elemental fire or elemental breath like charging, like how Godzilla charges his breath.
Yes.
Or like how the dragons in Game of Thrones also do like a little gargle before they breathe
Mm-hmm.
fire. It's so good.
The
It's such a cool
preparation
detail.
noise. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a cool detail that I love when creators add to their creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I am passionate about creature design and sound design, so you can't tell.
Mm-hmm. Madman said, "Why are we not funding robot cafes? That sounds awesome." Legit though. That's the thing. Japan is very good at finding ways like around things, if that makes sense. Like finding ways to work with things, I think is like a better phrasing. Snowfox says the sound of anticipation before the fire breath just makes it feel more believable. I mean, yeah, it's fantasy, but it makes it more immersive. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Any extra immersion details are always a plus. Like it always helps. Because the last thing you want to do is break immersion. Camden said, "Oh, creature and sound design is so fun. I barely know the logistics behind sound design, but I've learned to appreciate and recognize when it's good, and creature design is the best for de-stressing." Listen, Gknight is like the master of recognizing sound effects. Like we
there was one time when I was showing Callan a game called Marble Rivals, and they added skins for one of the characters, Doctor Strange. Or no, it was Moon Knight. They added a skin for Moon Knight to celebrate the Chinese New Year.
Yes, yeah.
And he had a dragon skin, and in his special animation for when you win a match, he like summoned the spirit dragon. But the specific roar that they used for the dragon, I was like, hold up a minute, I know that. And then I looked it up, and it was the fucking
Wasn't it the
it was the
Acro?
fucking roar. It was the roar for the Ceratosaurus
Oh, the
in
Cerado.
Ark.
That's right.
Yeah, but it was like a specific snippet. It wasn't a roar. It was like the little bark that it does. And I was like, hold up, I know that, I know that. And then I pulled it up and I showed it to Kellen, and she's like, how the fuck do you do that?
That's the thing. Gknight does that with we both have things that we listen out for. Gknight does that with sound effects. Like crazy, like it's insane. Like he'll hear something and he'll just immediately know what else it was used in, and like where to find it. And then I do that with music, sometimes, and then voice actors, like voices. So it's him. Dragons are so cool. This is like the most relaxing game.
It's so good. It's so peak fiction.
Mm-hmm. And I do believe they're going to be adding like more things to the game later. For right now, it's basically just you fly around.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a thing that they're going to do where like you fly through rings and stuff for points?
No, those are just that's just part of the tutorial for the flying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. They will be adding like an actual story, I think,
Uh-huh.
and they'll be adding it's basically like Game of Thrones style game where you'll be able to like conquest and stuff, I think, because they've added in the Patreon sneak peeks of like the destruction
The armies
of buildings that you
everything.
can do in the armies, yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll also be adding the ability for your dragon to land and walk. Like literally just showed a sneak peek the other day of the animations and it looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. For now, it's basically Dragon ASMR. And just getting to play around with like the flying and everything. Frown said sometimes you need to stop thinking about life and just be a dragon for a while. True.
Yeah.
Rainier quoted, dragons are so cool. Not anything funny to quote, just wanted to point out how 100% right it is. True.
His dragons are so cool.
Snowfox said the flying alone is incredibly satisfying. Like, honestly, this would be a great video of, like, if it was, like, a no-talking, just video of, like, the dragon flying. It's just, like, dragons flying to study to kind of thing, or, like, to relax to.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we played around with Drake, now let's do Armageddon.
Yeah.
We're so back.
Oh, those are such good colors. Yeah. The Big Daddy.
This is Armageddon on his youth, his youthful years.
God, I still need to figure out how to fix the, how to fix Gartha for the physical version. I cannot figure out how to do it. It's actually bothering me. Like, I'm just, That's the only reason why there's not a physical version yet, guys, is because I don't know what the hell the program is doing. And publishing things through Amazon is both easy and hard at the same time.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm. We'll get there eventually. And we're still, like, slowly building Gartha 2. We do have, like, an outline. There is, like, a game plan, but we're still kind of just, like, fucking with things.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Gartha 1 wound up so peak, is we were messing with that for like 2 years before I finally wrote it, so I don't want to take that long with it, but it's gonna take a while. That's how book writing goes. Callan Gachapon venting streams to relax and fall asleep too. It still throws me off that people have said that they like fall asleep to my streams, and I'm just like, how? I'm so obnoxious.
How? We're so loud.
Like, I'll be, like, screaming about stuff, and someone will come back 10 minutes later and be like, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. And I'm like, how? How?
How you do that?
Welcome back, May.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, also, one thing I do want to point out, for when we do eventually start posting videos and stuff again, the loudness is calming for some. Huh. I guess it's like having somebody else in the room with you.
Yeah, or it helps keep the ADHD brain at bay.
True. But yeah, one thing I do want to point out, when we do start posting videos again and stuff like that is, I know it's always annoying in videos when you hear the person be like, comment, and subscribe, but liking and commenting is actually, like, paramount to making sure the person's stuff gets into the algorithm. So, even if you don't feel like you have a lot to say, even if you kind of feel like you're doing, you know, an NPC comment, the same thing every time, a comment on a video is always appreciated because it will help kind of boost it into other people's line of sight. So, it's okay if you don't feel like you have anything smart to say. If you've got literally anything to say at all, say it, because it always helps the YouTuber, and I'm not even talking about just me, I'm talking about like anybody that you watch. If you really like something and you want to see that person succeed, make sure you're always hitting the like button and like commenting literally anything. It helps.
Yeah.
Especially because YouTube is not easy to break into. Like, my channel may have 26,000 subscribers. There are 15 of you in this room right now, and this 15 of you, you guys are the only ones who are consistently interacting with my stuff, because a lot of those people came in when I was still fandom related, and because I'm not doing fandom related stuff, they're not engaging with the content. And so YouTube sees that I have 26,000 subscribers, but that only 15 people are interacting with things, and so it's just like, oh, your stuff is not good. Basically. So
you suck.
yeah, so it doesn't put me in the algorithm at all. And so like I have to work on trying to figure that out too. YouTube's hard. And a lot of the big YouTubers that you see have the big followings and a lot of the engagement and stuff like that, because they've been doing YouTube for like 10 years. And so they've built their audience over 10 years, and that audience is not going anywhere. But for a lot of us who are within the 1 to 5 year like range, we're still struggling. So yeah, all engagement is good engagement. Ooh, May got pizza too. I made pizza earlier. I already said I used to fall asleep to the Baldur's Gate streams. I found those ones quite relaxing. Weren't those like the ones where we were like some of the most like obnoxious? Fran said, I'm pretty sure the length doesn't matter, so you could literally just comment double heart emoji. And it's, yeah, you could. Yeah, I don't think the length matters. All they care about is just seeing that there is some form of engagement.
Oh, the good old days of YouTube where likes and dislikes actually mattered for the algorithm instead of views.
Yeah. Snowfox said, if you can't think of anything to comment a fun fact or a dad joke or something. Oh god, not the dad jokes. Just comment a dad joke and just picture me dying internally and rolling away from the computer. Physically rolling out of the closet and away from my computer.
Every dad joke is Kellen rolling 1 mile.
Yep. Don't you quote me saying I don't think the link button's Verity. Comments for the comments gods noted. God, what if we did a stupid thing where it's just like, God, I don't even know if I could do this. Like a marathon run where it's just like every dad joke is 1 mile or like a quarter of a mile, and then I have to run it.
Oh lord.
I would die. Snowfox said, what have I done? It's the get me off my chubby ass and get me running video where every comment is a quarter of a mile as long as it's a dad joke. Which is not to fat shame anybody, I just need to get myself moving. I'm surprised I managed to walk around in Japan as well as I did. We would be up pretty early, and we would be out of the hotel by like 9 a.m.-ish, and we'd usually come back by like 5, or we would be back by 5. We would usually leave wherever we were by like 3 to make sure that we missed out on the rush hour, because dear lord, it would get squishy in those trains during rush hour. So we would be back at the hotel by like 5, and then we'd be kind of tired because we'd be, you know, on Dramamine and just jet lagged and shit. But like, from 9 to 5, I was up and walking 8 days in a row. No, don't start the dad jokes in here. No. Yeah, you gotta hold on to them. You gotta hold on to them. Get yourself a list.
Save them.
Save it, yeah. No, stop. Stop. Not now. Too soon. Premature.
Everyone's getting banned. Next dad joke I see, banned.
We already said everyone make dad jokes now. If we make enough, Callum will circumnavigate the globe. No, not now, not now. It's gotta be on a video. It's gotta be a comment. It doesn't count unless it's a comment on a video. God, I gotta figure out. I think my iPhone can track how far I go. No, stop! Stop! Stop, I'm begging you.
That's it. Time out, all of you.
Banned. Rick and Cam tunes are banned. Oh, the rain. Oh. Yes. Don't do it, Cam Tunes. If you do it, you're banned. I swear to God. Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta save it. Banished to the Shadow Realm. What if someone is already watching from the Shadow Realm? TV rights revoked. Go sit in the corner.
Go.
Also, does anybody else have any fun questions or anything like that? I haven't answered questions in a while. About literally anything.
We're just here to chill and talk. We chatting.
Yeah. Oh, Desi wants to know if we've seen Rain of Fire. Hell yeah.
Absolutely. I grew up with that shit. Rain of Fire is so fucking peak.
That was like your childhood dragon movie, wasn't it?
It was one of my childhood dragon movies, yes. See, you guys would think that I also grew up with Dragonheart, but I never watched that as a kid.
I did.
Yeah, I only watched it like when I was in my teenage year, because I was like, oh, how did this go under my radar? Funny dragon movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, Rain of Fire was the shit.
It's funny, I always forget that Dragonheart exists, and then if the theme song comes on, I get like emotional.
I always forget that it had a sequel, and the main dragon in that was named Drake.
Oh yeah, that's right! I forgot about the sequel, because it was one of those, like, not very good, like, I think it might have been theaters, but it felt very direct-to-video sequel.
Yeah, direct-to-DVD.
Mm-hmm. God, don't call me out like that, I'm old! Direct-to-video, dear fucking lord. Reno said I had a Gartha question, but I forgot. No, bring it back!
I forgot.
Bring it back! Luca wants to know what our favorite comic is.
Favorite comic? I don't know. I never was a comic book kid. I can't really think of any comics.
I'm gonna have to be a basic bitch and say the Sonic Archie comics. Bro.
See, I was never able to get a hold of comics when I was a kid, so I didn't even know they existed when I was little.
Mm-hmm. See, I would read some of them. So when I was a preteen, I was allowed to kind of like run around in my neighborhood, and there was a shopping center that was like a 15-minute walk away at most, maybe 20 minutes. For some reason, my brain is like, it was 10 minutes away, and I look at the actual length, and I'm like, there's no way that was just 10 minutes. I think I just thought it was 10 minutes because I was a child. But they had, a Borders bookstore. Rest in fucking piss, Borders. So I would sit in there and I would read manga. So I read a lot of manga, but I would also read the Sonic Archie comics as they were coming out because I didn't know that there were Sonic comics, and I was very excited to see that. And so like I have, even though the Archie comics are kind of like fucky, especially anything involving Ken Penders, I have a really big, like, nostalgic, like, love for the Sonic Archie comics. And admittedly, like, especially when Ian Flynn would get a hold of Ken Penders' characters and, like, fix them later down the line, a lot of the storylines were surprisingly well done. A lot of the characterizations, once they were fixed up, were very, very good. So, no, the berry.
Oh my god,
Whoa.
what the fuck?
Whoa! You broke it.
Okay, Armageddon broke the game.
Not surprising. I already said, if it's any consolation, I'm feeling old, Khaled. My mother heard a song on the radio once and said completely earnestly, "Oh, I haven't heard this record." Oh. May wants to know how Cookie Run Kingdom is going for us. Frustrating.
Terrible.
Frustrating. I need these fucking cubes. Otherwise, it's fine. I am 7 cookies away from having every single cookie. So there's that. What is the scariest dragon? I don't know. I don't really tend to think dragons are scary.
Like in Garth, yeah, of course. Like, do you mean in Garth or like in any dragon media we've seen?
I don't know. Madman just said, what's the scariest dragon? So I think it might just be like in any dragon media.
Well, the Game of Thrones dragons, because they're fucking huge.
They're so cool.
They're mountains. They're flying mountains. That or the Rain of Fire dragons, because they fucking reproduce like bunnies.
True.
Like, literally the lore behind the Rain of Fire dragons is that they took out the fucking dinosaurs. Like, that's how many of them there were. And they eventually, when the dinosaurs went extinct, they went underground to hibernate until the fucking Earth repopulated.
Yep. May said, saving for the Sage of Truth. Oh, May, you missed the entire... We already had a whole discussion about those skins. Oh, I don't want to get back into that again.
It makes me angry.
Just rewind when the stream is done. We went into a whole thing about that. Let's see. Hold on, there was another question. What are your guys' favorite Pokemon from Snow Fox? Lucario?
I have a lot.
I have a lot.
Of favorites.
I have a lot of favorites, but if I had to pick just one, it would be Lucario. I also really like Midnight Lycanroc. I like...
See, worst part is, if I say my favorite Pokemon, I'm gonna be called a Gooner, but I do not like the Pokemon that way. I legitimately like the Pokemon just because it's a Pokemon.
Which one?
It's you see, when I was younger, my favorite was Vaporeon because I just thought it was so cool. I legitimately
full explanation.
No, because I know that if I say it, if the people are gonna be like, question mark?
The meme, yeah.
Yeah, no, literally, I thought Vaporeon was so cool and like majestic and shit, and then fucking, did you know?
Yeah, Vaporeon has always been my favorite evolution, honestly. Yeah. I've gotten very fond of Leafeon and Glaceon over the years. Espeon is also very pretty, but Vaporeon has always been my favorite evolution.
Mm-hmm.
I love Typhlosion, even though he has a bad rap now.
Yeah. Rip.
That's my baby right there. Everyone leave him alone. Have you done the Cookie Run book quests with feathers in their stories? You can get some cute... Yeah, we've already done those.
Oh yeah, they're out. I've bought them dry.
No, Rick, you have no clue. We literally have been doing literally everything we can possibly do to get more cubes. Like, and that's why it's so painful, because like, speaking of which, I can actually pull it up and I can do my watching.
Yeah, like
the
at this point, the event. The worst part is the event for the skins only is lasting for 38 more days or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But the Dev Sisters don't specify if the skins are leaving after the event or they're just staying in the normal gacha.
Yeah.
As part of the roster, because they're legendary skins. They're not like special event skins. Like they're not special category. And they also said that in the future update you're gonna be able to buy legendary skins with the crystals that you get for rolling in the custom gacha. So They really need to be clear about that, whether the skins are staying in the normal
Mm-hmm.
gacha and we're gonna be able to buy them eventually, or this is like the only chance we have to get them. Because if it is, it's gonna fucking suck. Because the only way to get the cubes now is to either wait and pray that you
Mm-hmm.
get lucky, or spend money, which is shit.
Yeah, they're not very good with communicating in general. So I mean, like hell, even with the actual like the Shadow Milk pre-order, the pre-order was supposed to stay open from what was it like February, fucking. It was something to February 16th. It was supposed to be there for like at least like at least 2 weeks. I don't remember exactly how long it was supposed to be. And they sold out within the first day. And then they were like, oh, we're going to open it more. Sold out immediately. And then they were going to open up the third round. And they managed to stay open for 10 whole minutes before they sold out. And it's like, that's not a pre-order, my guys. That's, you had a specific number already set. And they're not good with communication. It's definitely one thing that Dev Sister needs to work on as a whole. Which means that unfortunately there's a lot of like FOMO with this game where like you don't know if you're ever going to be able to get this thing again, so you have to try.
Because there is exclusive stuff like all of the like the Shadow Milk decorations that we had for his event. Like they're gone. I don't think we're gonna be able to get them anymore. And like the fact that they put the castle decoration in a $30 bundle that Callan bought just for me to realize that you can get the castle decoration for free if you complete Beast East is like, bro, what?
I was so mad. I spent $30 on the castle and you got it for free.
Yeah, and then I go to my castle to change it because they added the pure vanilla kingdom castle, at a lower level that you can buy it. And then I was like, wait a minute, I have the castle of the seat. What? And then I read the description and it said that you got it from completing the last episode of Beast East. And then I was like, Callan, look.
Oh, I was so upset. I'm still upset because again, that's $30. That's a lot of money.
That is very based Rainier. I have also grown very fond of Glaceon over the years because she was an absolute MVP on one of my teams of a Nuzlocke I did in Sun and Moon.
It's really funny. So I got a little Leafeon clip keychain thing, like a little plush clip, and then Corv got Glaceon while we were in Japan. And we always look at the plushies and we pick the one that we like, how they look the most. And my Glaceon is my Leafeon is a little goober. He's got a little funny looking face. And the Glaceon that Corv found had the perkiest little ears. It's so cute. And I was like, this is the one. This is the perfect one. And if you don't buy it, I'm buying him. And he was like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So they're friends.
They're buddies.
Rainier said, oh, I'm so sorry about that, Callan. Yeah, no, it was a pain in the ass. So there is a lot of like panic if you really, really like a character and they're doing something for that character because you don't know if it's going to be a temporary thing or if it's going to be like it's going to show up again later.
Worst part is now that there are 7 days left on some of the exclusive decoration stuff in the shop, and it's like, man, this is literally like, hey, jingle jingle, you want this, right? Jingle jingle, it's gonna be gone if you don't get it.
Yeah, and I was like, 'cause again, I don't have the money to spend on it, so I'm just like, please, somebody, anybody, like, give me work. Let me do things for money, please, because I need food, but I also, really want to buy a cookie shenanigan shit.
I want to buy fun things so I can hide away from the horrors of life.
Yep. Lady Emerald said, hi, wow, where can you get this game? So if you go to the description of the video, you have to actually sign up for the Game Devs Patreon in order to be able to play because it's still in development.
Yep.
So we linked the Patreon so you guys can go over to them and you can support them. We are not the Game Devs. Just because I know, I don't think I've seen you on the channel before, and I don't want anybody to get confused. Rick said, have y'all completed the Beast Raid Expert and Master Mode? Because I can't beat it for the life of me. Nope.
I completed Expert. I have not done master yet because
I can't even get the hard mode yet.
Yeah, I completed not master, Jesus. I completed expert. I tried master. I did not even do a scratch to it. So I'm kind of trying to see if I can prep my cookies a little better to try it. But if I don't, it's fine because you don't even get extra of the mileage coins for beating master than you do expert. So it's like I'm not really missing out on anything apart from the ranking. But the ranking only gives you gems if you like do better. So it's like kind of whatever. If there was some sort of reward for beating Master, I'd be trying harder to beat it, but I'm not too worried.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Lady Emerald has been here before, but this is the tarot card channel. Okay, cool. Well, welcome back. Yeah, we've been watching the development of this game for a while now, and have been very excited about it. Rick said it's the eye thing for your cookie as a reward for beating Master. Oh yeah, that the Shadow Milk eye. That's just like a one-time thing though. Gknight meant like the coinage for the shop for the Beast Raid.
Yeah, the maximum you get is 300, I think, for beating every time you beat expert, and they don't increase that for beating master. So I'm not really missing out on anything. The eye, I think, was on expert, not on master, because I have the eye.
Okay. Yeah, I still have to get there because that's the last thing I need in order to complete the Smilk set is the eye, and then it automatically gives you the face. I've got everything else.
We will watch your career with great interest. He's literally, I found it on a clip video, and I was like, there is no way someone is making a game like this. And I was like, this is too good to be true. And then I found their page, and oh my god, I lost my shit. This is literally what every dragon lover has been waiting for years.
I have no idea what Peggle is. Kimjin said, do y'all ever play Peggle? What is that?
No idea what that is.
Was that like Club Penguin? It sounds like a Club Penguin styled game, doesn't it? Peggle.
Peggle.
Peggle. Also, I was curious. So I was thinking about when I start making videos again, trying to figure out how to reset up either like Patreon or something like that. I know that you can also do something similar to that with coffee, and I might try that. Or I know that YouTube also has its own version, but I don't really know if I want to do the YouTube version. Oh yeah,
members only.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that one because they'll still probably do the thing where like I won't actually get paid unless it hits like $100 a month, and I'm really tired of YouTube being like that. So would y'all be interested in me trying to do it with coffee instead of Patreon? Snowfox said I haven't played Peggle in years, and Camtoon said old ass game, and also, oh wow, the name does sound like a Club Penguin adjacent, doesn't it? Well, explain the game, I don't know what it is.
What's the game?
Old, okay, and? Rainer said young me would have loved the shit out of this game, and current me probably will too, yeah. There we go, I watched all the ads and I got my cubes. Guys, I was not expecting Cookie Game to come for my fucking life.
My fucking goofy ass still eyeing that fucking $20 bundle with a fountain.
That is a fountain. If y'all would like to fund either groceries or my cookie addiction, my coffee link is in the description.
Groceries, not cookie.
I know. I'm just sad. I like how I just ended it that I'm just sad.
I'm just sad.
I'm just sad.
I'm just sad.
Ian popped up and said both equally good uses of money, true. Oh, Lady Emerald bought, like, actual cookies today. Oh, that sounds so good. Snowfox said, yeah, I'd be down for the coffee thing, and from what I know, it can also have a subscription thing like Patreon. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, is I'm pretty sure of that. Because, like, as it is right now, I've just been like, hey guys, if y'all used to pay into my Patreon, if you would like to send me stuff, like, there's my coffee, because obviously I don't have anything that's, like, charging people monthly, and I do need some help. So yeah, crying. Lady Emerald said, what kind of work are you looking for, Callan? Pretty much anything. I'm trying to find remote stuff because obviously, like, disabilities, yay. I have sucked it up, though, and applied to physical jobs just because it's that bad at the moment that even if it's, like, temporary, even if I only do something for, like, a couple of months before my body breaks down and is like, I can't do this anymore, like, it's still a paycheck. Woo.
Oh my god, the barriers.
Armageddon keeps breaking things. I was hesitating with taking more writing commissions because there is still one that I owe and I just haven't been able to write it because I've been stressed, but I've been considering writing commissions again just because it's still something. I have been considering making cookie adopts if anyone is interested in those, like maybe like a cookie for like $20 or something. Hulu and Disney Plus are doing remote? Really?
What?
She said, I'm in Ireland, but I do know that much. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that and I'm gonna put it in my DMs with the Gknight so that we can look at that after the fact, because I will forget in 5 minutes, but that's important, so that's what screenshots are for. Thank you for letting us know. I will hella look into that. Yeah, no, I actually have applied at Target, Universal, and Disney, and I plan on applying at IKEA. But remote work is what's best for me because I have health issues, and one really hard thing about, like, physical jobs where you're actually in a place is, you know, you can't just, like, walk away. And I have to be able to drop and run to go to the bathroom at any given point in time because one of my disabilities is a stomach disorder. So, yeah, a lot of jobs don't take kindly to that kind of thing, and it's like, please just let me go. Free me. Did you watch the Cookie Run video where Smilk ranks various characters? Oh yeah, of course, of course. May, who do you think I am? I am like a top Shadow Milk fan. Are you kidding? I love him so much. Ah, okay. Yeah, honestly, Lady Emerald, anything that you could recommend that's like a remote job, I will take screenshots of, and I will look into that because I need something. I need literally anything at this point. Oh, Camtoons, I think... wait, never mind. I posted the animated version. Which, by the way, the actual Cookie Run Kingdom Twitter saw the animated version of just the pure vanilla piece of it, and they commented with 2 emojis, basically being like, pure cinema. I will say though, just because I'm afraid of anybody asking about it, neither Gknight or I ship those two together. We do not ship Pure Vanilla and Shadow Milk. I know that everybody else is very obsessed with Toxic Yaoi. We are not. No, it's bad.
Don't like it.
Yeah, bad soup. Thank you, Snowfox. God, it is funny though. So like, remember I was telling you guys earlier about how like when I manage to make videos again, like one thing I would really like to do is get into like the psychology of characters and stuff like that. Like I obviously would love to make a Shadow Milk video, and Black Sapphire. I don't want to touch Candy Apple with a fucking 20-foot pole. No, I hate her.
Punt the kid.
Get her away from me.
Punt it like a football.
She's like OG Amy Rose. I hate it. Amy's been getting better. They've been giving her more actual character development. I like the fact that they've been putting her like in a leadership role. Like she has been getting better over the years. But like OG Amy was like a child who quite literally aged herself up in order to try to be able to be with Sonic and then just would not leave him alone. And I don't like that dynamic, especially because they try to make it like cutesy with girls, so like the same thing with like that old show Puka, and then they also had it with male characters too. So like growing up I used to watch the animated Hercules show, and they had the character Icarus who did the exact same thing with Cassandra. I don't like the obsessively chasing you, oh just give them a chance thing. I hate it. It's literally sexual harassment, but teehee, it's funny. Teehee, it's cute because they're young. Teehee, it's cute because they're girls. Like, I hate that dynamic so much. I know other people like it. Y'all can like what you like. I don't like it. It feels unhealthy and weird and gross. EM said, I didn't know the cookies had backstories. I just thought the game was Animal Crossing with a bunch of cute cookies. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, the lore is dark.
Oh, the lore. The lore is dark, but the lore is also kind of fucked up because there's a lot of things that don't connect properly, but there's lore. There's a Green Lantern comic with that plot exactly. Oh, you mean the, like, chasing someone around and, like, just give him a chance. Yeah. Oh, I hate it. May said, oh, hell no. Yeah. Hamptons also said, my god, this game's camera just out here giving us full-on trailer/title screenshots. True.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ew. Ian said, a girl likes Hal Jordan and she's so determined to date him that she ages herself up into an adult. I hate that. I hate those plot lines. I hate it. Just, no. Fuck you. Not you, Ian. Fuck whoever wrote it.
Fuck you.
Me? You in particular.
No, not you.
I didn't hear why this reminded me, but have you guys heard about the oh, hold on, where'd it go? TG3 new Gwenpool comic? I have not. Ew,
no,
he
not.
does date her? That's so gross. No.
Oh, no.
That's the funny thing. So everything that happened in the Archie comics for Sonic is specifically why Sega actually sat down and wrote a, more in-depth like Sonic Bible for anything that they make in America now, and one of those things is Sonic is not allowed to date anyone anymore. Sonic is not allowed to have relationships, and they also specifically say not Amy, like not even for one date. Like Sonic is not allowed to date Amy. He is not allowed to have relationships. So Sega specifically said Son Amy, not a thing, never. And it's probably for reasons like that, because someone apparently thought that was a good plot point, and that is not a good plot point. It's gross. Stop it. We don't do that here. Lady Emerald said, okay, PokeStars is the USA side of a casino site, and there's a Betfair too. Sorry, just checked in, looked up Hulu remote jobs as they do Disney Plus too, so you'll be trained and given a home office setup. Oh, wow, okay. Taking a screenshot of that. Lady Emerald, seriously, thank you for literally anything that you say about all of this stuff. Like, I will take screenshots, and even if, like, we go to apply for stuff and it's not available at the moment, like, I still really appreciate it. Crown said they're making a Gwenpool comic, but it isn't Gwenpool. It's a Spider-Gwen becoming dark and rogue and becoming Gwenpool. Huh.
Oh. That's new.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that before I could give any sort of, like, thoughts on it, because it's not really enough detail for me to fully, like, give, like, any sort of, like, critique or thoughts, but that's interesting to look into. Oh my god, Rick said Gwenpool is normally not even a Gwen variant. Her name is literally Gwendolyn Pooley. That's fucking cute. I love that. Mason, luckily in my AU, Smoke is already spoken for. He's married and sees her as weird. Yeah, no, I do. I don't think May has seen Royal Rabbit. I'll pop her up on at the end, so that I don't cover up dragons, especially now that we get the pretty green one. So remind me to show off my cookies. My cookies. Brown, actually, when I show off, Flora, can I have your permission to show off the thing that you're drawing? Because I love it so fucking much. Ah. Screaming. Lady Emerald said, what socials are you active on? I'll DM you and help you with your resume. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Let me get you my tweet twat. Hi, Ghostly! Okay,
Ghostly!
Here you go. So Lady Emerald, I'm putting my tweeter in, holy shit, I can't brain. Chat, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Putting it in the chat. Feel free to DM me over there. Just let me know that it's you, so that I know who I'm talking to. Yes, I have created a great deal of cookie lore. There's a lot of cookie lore. May said I have some Royal Rabbit.
I have not done so as much.
It's okay. You made your Sona. That's important.
That's it. That's where it ended.
Crown said yes, but once I'm finished, or at least a bit better sketch, but feel free to show it off. Oh, I meant like in the stream so that I could show everybody. So if you don't want me to show it off right now, that's okay.
Right now.
Yeah.
Ghostly, it's been so long.
Ghostly! Hi, Ghostly. You know, cookies have completely taken over my life, and so I made Royal Rabbit to ship with, what the fuck? Sorry, I went to go peek at the, messages, and I got somebody from someone weird. What the fuck? Ew. Porn site. Ew. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the characters. So yeah, I made Royal Rabbit to ship with Shadow Milk, and then Florentine Cookie is to ship with Black Sapphire. And I've done a lot of building. There's been so many lore dumps that I posted in the Discord server. Okay, cool. Lady Emerald just, oh, Panderp! Hi! Okay, now I know who you are. It's been such a long time. I messaged you so that way you're out of my, God, hold on. I keep trying to do two things at once, and the ADHD is having a time with me right now. There we go. Brown said, I'm sorry, I mean you can, but I haven't finished Black Sapphire's clothes. He's just naked. It's okay, it was mostly to show off Flora.
He's nude!
Nude! The void. Yeah, no, my brain has not been the greatest due to stress and other things, and so I've been losing words a lot lately, which then, you know, makes me more stressed in the moment because then I'm like, I should be able to hold a conversation. What the hell is going on with my brain? And this is why I like work from home jobs. As if disability is going to be a bitch and completely cut me off, then I need to make sure I've got actual income coming in. I like the green. The green is very nice. See, another reason why I need a job is I need to save up for the other tattoos that I want, because I need my Gartha shipping tattoos on my thighs. I need the Drake and Sunny dagger and the ice spear for Willow and Eppin. I do still love my smog tattoo. It's a very good tattoo. I can't decide if, so like, I love my David Bowie tattoo, but the person didn't do it very well, so I can't decide if I just want to have someone fix it or if I want to do like a cover-up tattoo in the future. It's okay, Ghostly, it happens. Job stuff is really, like, frustrating right now. May said, please give me more. It's
stressful, it's okay.
It is stressful. May, you have my Twitter, right? DM me. I'm just gonna add you to the Discord server. And then I can pin you and you can come over and you can read all this stuff.
Oh my god, May joining the server, oh my god.
May, join the server, join the server.
Oh my god.
Also, Ghostly, go check your Discord.
Ghostly, go check your Discord.
Ghostly was in the business Discord server, but
oh.
we never had Ghostly in the Patreon Discord server, and because I have Patreon shut down currently, I want to add the two of you because, yeah. Ooh, sending you good vibes for that interview, Ghostly.
Oh, good luck.
Interviews are so intimidating. Lady Emerald said, oh, I'm so sorry, Callan. I used to be like that lately. Yeah, it's fine. It's what happens, I guess, with, you know, ADHD. Sometimes our brains are just not nice to us, you know?
It's so fine.
EM said, I've been trying to find a job for years and it's awful. It is, especially like, and I'm just gonna assume that everyone in my audience is neurospicy because I think all of us are. But like when you're neurospicy, it's really hard to find something and then also like to maintain things. So like I never realized that part of the reason why I have trouble like staying in one particular job for a long span of time was my ADHD. I would go into a job and I would really like it at first, and I would put in 110%, and I would, people would like me, but then, like, I would get discouraged because I would see other people not putting in effort, and, other people's work would fall on me, which would always suck. And then, like, so with me personally, if I am working in a location, I like to go in, work, go home. I don't really get super close to my coworkers. I have, like, work friends and like work wives, which is just me pointing at someone and going wife, and then pointing at me and going wife, and then we do something silly and then we move on with our day. It's like, you know, 10 plus health points before your shift, mental health points, but like I never hung out with anybody outside of work because I liked keeping a specific like distance, like a separation, and usually I would notice that things would start going bad at work when somebody would pop my social bubble and everyone would start like unloading all of their drama, like their workplace drama on me and like who was sleeping with who and all this other bullshittery. And then I would want to move and I just wouldn't be like fulfilled in that location anymore. because there was no like mental stimulation, and then I would move locations and it would just kind of happen all over again, and I was just like, man, I think there's something wrong with me. And it's like, no, you just have ADHD and you're literally not being, you know, what's the word? Not being stimulated. So you lose interest and you have trouble forcing yourself to be there daily. And it's just like, oh, I see. That purple fire is nice. Everyone's freaking out about the purple fire.
Butterfly.
Yeah. Lady Emerald said, I'd ask a tattoo artist and see what can be done, compare prices, etc. Yeah, there's one tattoo place that I want to go to exclusively from now on. Ironically enough, they're called Golden Tarot. They're right next to a really cool shop that I love called Prometheus Esoterica, which is all goth stuff, and like they have like taxidermy, and they've got like bones, and then they've got clothes and all kinds of other merchandise. I love it there. It's funny, even though my little Sona here on YouTube is all pastel and cute and pretty, I am very goth. I'm like a weird mixture. Yay, Gknight's in the circus.
Yeah, Goshley, oh my god, Goshley.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Goshley.
Let me make sure you have the roll. Okay, you do. Perfect, okay.
Okay. I was scratching and I had to move my hand away from the mouse.
Lady Emerald said, yeah, I'm the same. I honestly should be assessed for ADHD. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff, and again, this is why I was on disability until disability started pulling their shit, is I have ADHD, I have bipolar disorder, I have autism, there's, you know, your generic anxiety and depression and CPTSD, and then I also was just recently diagnosed with OCD, which I didn't realize that I had. So what Verity said, yeah, Callan, I do my damn job, thank you very much. I didn't know! I'm sorry. Thank you, Verity. You were so
Verity.
speedy. I was gonna go do it, and I did, and you did it already. Good job. I appreciate you.
Good job. You get an extra brownie tonight.
Yeah. Invisible brownie. You gotta find it. It's somewhere in your room.
You get one more strawberry for dinner.
That's cannibalism.
It's fine.
Lady Emerald said your Sona is pastel goth. Yeah, you're right though. Yeah, pastel clown goth. But yeah, so I really want to go to Golden Tarot Tattoo for my tattoos. I really liked the guy who did my smog tattoo. I do also, or, you know, it is a habit, obviously. I'm gonna have to hold off on this kind of stuff for a while until I get job things in order, but I have 2 tattoos, one on each ankle, that I got at Spooky Empire, which is the horror convention that we have that's literally right around the corner from our apartment. And I like going and finding really neat, like, individual, like, flash tattoos. So I have one that is it's like a teacup with a pumpkin on it, but I actually had them combined too, so there's a jackalope steam spirit raising out of it. And then I have another one, it's like a poison potion bottle, and it looks a little faded, it healed a little faded, but that's okay, but I had them color it with Fable hex colors, so I have a hex representative tattoo. Because I love him, I love my boy.
Pet. Yummy.
Yummers. And so
Yummers.
It's funny because the little, like, the jackalope spirit rising out of the coffee cup, the teacup, that's basically me. No, not yet, Lady Emerald. The dragon cannot land in the game yet.
No.
They are working on it, though.
Yeah, this is essentially just the fly simulator for now.
Yeah. Is there a technique to find the invisible cannibalism brownie? Now you have to sniff it out. You have to be able to smell the little faint hint of chocolate and fresh strawberry sliced on top of it. That's how you gotta find it. You gotta sniff around your room like the bozo you are. Sneak enough. Use the bozo sniffer.
The bozo sniffer.
The bozo sniffer. Camtoon said, oh, Callan, that sounds like a wonderful combo. Sarcasm is strong with this one. You have my condolences. Yeah, I mean, such is life. It also doesn't help. I don't remember if I talked about this in stream or not. I think I talked about it in the chat. But So my psychiatrists had me on, I say plural because it was one lady and then I moved it to a guy and then he left and then I moved to another lady. They had me on something called, oh god, why am I forgetting what it is now? There have been so many medications that start with L's. Lamotrigine, there we go. Which is a mood stabilizer, which I was on for my bipolar disorder for like the longest time. I am actually no longer on that because I realized it was starting to make my stomach disorder worse. And I have been off of it for like a month now, at least. And my stomach is doing a lot better. And there's some other stuff I've been doing in order to help my stomach, but I have been drinking coffee again. I'm literally drinking coffee right now. I'm able to drink coffee again, and that was not something I've been able to do for like almost 2 years without experiencing like burning in the back of my throat and pain because of all the acidity. So basically the head meds were fucking with my actual physical body, and so that's been fun. So I'm currently off of most of my meds because they were making me physically feel worse, which then would also make me mentally feel worse. Excuse me. I've already said that my sense of smell is abysmal. Also, Rainier said, hex indeed. Yes.
Yum.
I'm just thinking about those human hex sketches that you did.
Oh.
Them thighs.
Caramel boy.
Rainier said, the bozos are sight hounds. Finding a brownie shouldn't be a problem. Woo for, but it's an invisible brownie. Woo for being able to drink coffee again. You have no idea. Coffee is like a huge part of like who I am as a person. I love coffee so much. And so like not being able to drink coffee made me so fucking depressed. There is a reason why 2 of my favorite Cookie Run cookies are espresso and affogato. And not just because they're Twinks. But also they're Twinks. Twinks. Paying money to feel
feminine
shitty.
men.
Yeah. The best. Stufffuck says, paying money to feel shitty. Yay, yeah. Nitty Emerald said, that sounds awful. It was. It really was. It's... Health is... tough. Just full stop, period. Health is tough. Oh my god, Rick said, watch out, there's a small chance you find the forever weed brownie instead of the ethereal brownie. Oh no! Well, I mean, Verity, you'd never have anxiety again. Rainer said, honestly, just, pretty much any Gartha character. True. What do you mean, pretty much?
Pretty much? What, you're excluding someone?
Who are you excluding? Now I'm curious, Rainier. Tell me.
Rainier, give us your tier list of Gartha characters. Give us your tier list of who you want the most.
What if I make
who you desire carnally?
What if I actually make a Gartha tier list and I post it in the Discord server for people to do?
My god.
Verity said brownies cure anxiety. Verity, do you not know what a forever weed brownie is? Weed.
It's weed. It calms you
Weed.
down, Verity. It nulls your senses.
So people bake weed, like the drug, the Mary Jane, into brownies. And they're usually called special brownies, but there's a whole meme about the forever weed brownie where, like, it's just, you're not gonna come down for a very long time. The S and S tier stands for Slink. Oh my god.
Go on, Rainier, do it. Just put them in number. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Come on. We're curious. Who do you hate the most in Gartha? No.
Rainier, give us your top 3 and then give us the exclusion.
Yeah, give us the character that you're like, nah, pass.
Yeah.
Not you.
Oh no, no, Lady Hamilton, you should do the hear me out cake and the cookie. No, hear me out. Hear me outs are supposed to be questionable. They're not supposed to be conventionally attractive.
Jessica Rabbit is not a hear me out.
She's
That's
not
a
a
wood.
hear me out. Hear me out does not just mean I find this person attractive. Hear me out means your friends should be questioning your sanity.
Hear me out is hear me out.
Yes.
It has to be something strange that no one would normally go for. That's why they need to hear you out. That is the whole point.
It has to
going
be a
up
debate.
to someone, going up to someone and be like, "Yo, hear me out on Savvy." Like, bro, he was designed to be attractive. Of course, people are gonna fucking smash.
Sorry, people doing conventionally attractive characters and hear me out cakes trigger me. It makes me so angry. Yeah. It's not Christmas Eve. We can't do the hear me outs yet. True. Brown said, hear me out depends heavily on the people that you're with. Okay, I just still though, you know what I mean. You know, it's gotta be something that's actually like not normal. And I'm sorry, the cookies are just, if you humanize them, they're just twinks and sexy ladies. Like and men. They're just people. They're just chibi.
Yeah, the cookies are just chibified design characters that if you unchibify them, they can be very good.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Whenever Gknight draws them, they're almost always, actually always, yeah, they're always unchibified. Oh my god, Brown. Yeah, honestly, actually, Verity submitting the 456 ambassador from Torchwood. That is a good hear me out. Oh my god. Cookies, come on, takes eating out to a whole new level, and I don't mean going to a restaurant. Oh
Whoa.
my god. But see, then you also get to play with the fact that they're all, like, flavored instead of, like, icky, gross, normal human body flavor.
Normal human body flavor.
Ew.
Yeah, they all taste like their flavor. It's great.
There's a reason why fables taste like their favorite fruits. Just saying.
Biology.
There's a reason why honey tastes like, honey, god. Sunny tastes like honey.
Yeah, bro, honey tastes like Sunny.
Honey tastes like Sunny. Yeah. That's the, Sunny came first.
What came first, the Sunny or the honey?
The Sonoy or the Hanoi. Yeah, Sunny tastes like honey with just the tiniest hint of strawberry. But mostly honey.
Honey.
Oh my god. Rainier said the exclusion would be that one knoll that Sunny fought early on, and the rest I would need to think through because there's just too many. Time for Gartha Smasher Pass. I'm gonna laugh if everybody says they want to smash Peepaw.
Oh god, no. Peepaw, no.
Peepaw! Turtle Gator Peepaw.
No, he's just a dude. He's just cool. He cool like that. He chill.
Frown said favorite hear me out I've seen on TikTok remains the girl who put her friend's dad on it. Just, that's my dad!
Yeah,
okay, that one's funny.
Dad.
That one's really funny. He's still a guy. Like, still shouldn't have been on a hear me out cake, but that was funny as shit. That was good.
For the bit,
For
it was the greatest.
Yes. How very cannibal of you,
just
human
a
flavor.
strata.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's my dad!
That's my dad!
There's no sin in Victor, but there is one in Slink. What? Verity said he tastes like me? No, you're like a mixture of a whole bunch of other stuff. You don't taste like honey.
You're Busso.
You're Busso. Rainer said pass, but I'd gladly listen to his stories and vibe with him. Turtle Gator guy is in a smash. That's a hug. Big ol' hug for Grandpa, for Fergus. I I love that I added him in so last second, and everyone loves him. He was not planned.
Wisdom guy.
I was like, I need a good way for Sunny to get from point A to point B that isn't just me writing him being sleep deprived again, and then Grandpa happened. You do not have a copyright on strawberries, very... Purple.
No, it's pink.
Oh, is it? Do it again.
Pink.
Oh, I see it now. Do not own strawberries. Ooh, yes, may I have seen the movie A Monster in Paris. I love it. I love it so much. She should have wound up with the flea.
Should have gone with the flea.
Should have gone with the flea. They had so much more chemistry. Snowfox said, I live for sweet and wholesome characters. Fergus is the best of the best. Oh. God, I love the red on the underside of the wings. It's so good.
Yes.
Red Eyes Black Dragon vibes. True. Rainier said Fergus is definitely one of my favorites. Yeah. Yes, La Scène is a fire song. I love it so much, both in English and in French. Is so good. And the voice actress for Seal does the English and French voice for her. She actually speaks English specifically for the English dub, which is really cool. Brown said, "Ooh, I had an idea the other day for a reverse Beauty and the Beast. Gorgeous monster lady gets turned into a pretty princess and desperately wants to find a way to turn back. Yes, let her go feral. Let her be, like, ripping up her princess dresses, running through the woods, trying to figure out how to become a beast again. That would be so good." I love feral women.
Yeah. I love women.
Yeah. Snowfox said, "Oh, I also love the goat lady. I can't remember her name. Oh, Belle! Belle!
Oh,
yes, Belle. I love Belle. Eventually,
Mama goat.
when we start managing to make, like, money again, we already have her voice actress lined up. It's actually going to be Candace, so the person who did Cricket's voice. And she does a very, very good voice. The best thing I can compare it to is Eclipsa from
that was
Star
the inspiration.
Yeah, that was the inspiration for Star versus the Forces of Evil. That's because I don't want to give, like, the actual, like, voice away just yet. But, like, if you guys listen to Eclipsa, that was the inspiration, and she does a very, very good job. Oh my god, and the prince is a himbo guy who loves going feral. Yes! Yeah, we have a lot of voices lined up. We actually have all of Tumult's lines, like, paid for and recorded. So the next person that I have to get stuff from is I still have to go back to Ty and get Ty is Alta voicing Lucid, so I have to do that. And then we really need to get more funding for that.
Eventually.
Oh no. Lady Emerald's in bed with cramps. I feel that. I will be messaging you on Twitter more like after live stream and stuff like that, just because it's hard to do both at the same time. Chilling in the stream helps. Yay, good. Yeah, we're vibing. We've been going for about an hour and 45 minutes, so we're probably gonna go for about 15 more, and then that's usually the time where Gina needs to eat the lunch. Rainer said, Tumult mentioned, God, I love him so much. I love Tumult. That's part of the reason why I love Shadow Milk so much. Shadow Milk is basically just cookie Tumult. I'm very happy that y'all like Gartha so much. Lady Emerald said, you're fine, I'm also on Blue Sky. I technically have a Blue Sky, but I'm not really, like, on it yet, because unfortunately, like, a lot of the people that I follow are still, like, on Twitter. Tumult but edible, oh my god. Who says Tumult isn't edible? But, I'm sure there's plenty of people in the chat right now who want to eat him, if you know what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Bad choice.
What do you mean bad choice? You don't like Tumult?
Bad choice.
Why?
This is a little shit.
I mean, he is a little shit. That's why we love him. The flea has a beautiful voice. He does. Brown says, I fucking love Gartha. Yay. Yay. Verity, you don't do that kind of stuff. What do you mean you'd be willing to find out? Verity.
Whoa, Verity, I thought you didn't like that.
Do you comprehend what I was implying? Ghostly said, I admit nothing.
Verity, has Tumult really changed that much of your brain chemistry at this point?
What does Tumult taste like? You know, I actually haven't thought about that. Something you don't need Tumult to be a cookie to be edible. Something true. I don't know why my brain just went citrus.
Citrus.
Citrus vanilla. Like a lemon vanilla cookie. I don't know why. Oh, what if he tasted like lemon crack? Oh. My aunt used to make these little, they were like, I think they were supposed to be like cookies, but they were like little, like, tiny lemon cakes with like a glazed frosting on top, and they were so good that you, like, you could not stop eating them. Like, you would just stand at the table and you just keep eating them until they were all gone, because they were so good. Tumult can shapeshift, yes he can. Gartha's peak no arguments may be made against this. Well, they can, but I am likely to not listen. Yeah. Verity said, I can comprehend the implication, but the funny was more important than being Verity lore accurate. Oh my god. If you eat out Tumult, do you get an effect like the forever weed from me?
Oh my god.
Oh man. I'm not gonna answer that one. So a creamsicle. Yeah, kinda. Everyone just went lemon, I zoom. Like an orange lemon creamsicle. You can, like an orange Julius. Ghostly said, I indicate why, but my brain went to Tumult tasting like funfetti cake. That's funny. Oh my god, Fran said, I'm obsessed with lemon-flavored things, now I need a taste. See, it was meant to be. Is that where the invisible brownie came Tumult's coochie.
Oh no.
Well, that's the thing, since Tumult,
The Tamusi.
yeah, since Tumult is where the Fae Sires came from, he would have the same, anatomy. So the cloaca with the thing that comes out, it's fine. It's not safe for work. This is anatomy.
The cloaca with the.
Yeah, with the prehensile.
Yeah, the
If any of you are in the Discord server, you know what we're talking about, because both the Faesyres and the Fables have that anatomy. Because just normal human anatomy is boring.
It's too plain.
Boring. Fog. Wiggle, wiggle. Exactly. It's got to be able to wave at you. Also, tumult is where the whole thing with the Faesyres not being able to take off their hats comes from. It is literally part of their head. The orifice. No! Verity! I'm gonna get you. It'll look like an accident. Whee! I love the spinny. You quoting me on that? Kimpton said, okay, I almost just woke up everyone in my house because it's gotta be able to wave at you just sent me. It do a wiggle, it do a dance, it's a disco stick. Oh my god, you want to take a ride on his disco stick? The question with the weed brownie is, can Tumult be baked? So... Tumult can experience stuff like that if he decides he wants to. This comes out weird. He can turn it on and off.
Oop.
So like, woo! No!
Oop.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Dragon's just like, nothing happened. I think we all took a bit of the brownie at this point. Oh my god. So like that's actually, I can't remember. I think I've talked about this in stream before. It's kind of a spoiler, but it's also not at this point. It hasn't been talked about, like, in canon, but you know what? It's gonna be a while before anyone sees that, so y'all are getting a sneak peek here. Tumult is the father. You are the father of the twins. So, Charade and Nimble, because, he actually thought he was sleeping with a man. It was not a man. It was their mom. And he was at a party, and he was drunk because he decided to let himself experience the alcohol, and that is how the twins were born. Their original king father was not their actual father, it was Tumult. And then Eerie wound up raising them because their parents are gone, and then Slink helped her, so Tumult likes to make jokes about how Slink raised his babies. Fanta Dragon Pete's. Lore, yes, lore. Do they wag like dog tails when they're happy? No! God!
Do they wiggle?
They squirm. When they're the quote unquote happy, they do squirm.
when they're happy.
Quote unquote happy.
When they're experiencing joy, the joy of life.
They are normally completely hidden inside. And then they pop out when that happens. Anatomy!
I love anatomy.
I keep saying anatomy because I don't want Daddy YouTube to ban me. Frown said, whoops, thought I was being gay and now I have children, Tumult probably. And Slink is the ideal parental figure, sure, Verity. So here's the thing, Tumult, like, I feel like he's got a slight preference for male, but he kind of is, Tumult is very a whole as a whole. Especially because he's not really one to, like, get into relationships, really, so it's not like he's looking for a life partner because, you know, mortals don't last very long. So he's just kind of like, hey, a party, I don't really care what you are. Oh my god. No, not like a jack-in-the-box. It slithers like a snake. This channel is super educational and helpful with anatomy. There we go. Oh, great father YouTube,
Exactly.
we're just discussing biology. Please do not hit us with the no
It's
no
just a
stick.
biology class.
No stick.
No stick.
This is educational content, YouTube. Don't worry. It's education on my original species.
Exactly.
My close species. Do not steal my OC.
No time for everyone to take their anatomy test of Gartha. Gartha anatomy test exam. Let's go.
So it's internal, not cloaca stuff. Well, it's a combo. Since it's a fantasy race. So the hole is usable. We'll put it that way. So it's a usable hole that the internal organ slides out of. It's not like the bird ones where there's nothing inside of it. It's a fantasy thing.
There is squirmy wormy in the hole, and you can also stuff the hole while the squirmy wormy is still in there, and it slides out and does stuff. So you can use both holes, whether gender, no matter. Yes.
Yes. And then there's Drake, who does not have a squirmy wormy, but he has two friends that come out to play.
Yeah, he's got two friends hidden in there, and then they come out, and yeah.
Yeah.
All dragons have two because lizard.
Lizard. Man, I love biology. Yes, me too, Snowfox.
I love biology.
I like how we're ending the stream talking about dicks.
I mean, we can keep going. It's fun. If you're up for it.
Are you sure? How much
Ooh.
longer you want to go? Woo.
We can keep going. I mean, it's not like this is intense gameplay. I can just leave the camera on like that and it flies automatically while I eat it whenever lunch is ready. I'm not fighting for my life like in Resident Evil.
True. So internal but tentacle also. Kind of, yeah. It's I call
Yeah,
it
there you go. It's a little tentacle.
I call it a tendril, yeah. He's a
little
dual
tentacle
wielder.
that hides. The dual wielder. I mean, he is a swordsman. It makes sense.
Yes, yeah. They like to sword fight together.
Yes, Sunny and Drake sword fight a lot. They like to spar.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like to spar constantly.
Yes. Absolutely.
They're doing it right now in 3 of our roleplays.
Yes! These two, like, that's the funny thing. Characters write themselves sometimes. And these two will not get off each other. They love each other so much, they will not separate. It's not even like Gknight and I are, like, meaning to write that. It's just the characters will
Yeah,
just...
no, like, wait, our older roleplay that was, like, kind of like a first draft of Gartha 1. We literally could not get them out of the... When Sonny's in Drake's room, we could not get him out of there.
Yeah.
I had to write Belle coming in and be like, hey, get off of him!
Literally swatting Drake with a towel, just like, get off him, you beast!
Get off him!
Because these two would not let go of each other. I'd be like, we need to get them out of here, next reply. And Gknight would be like, okay, and then they just wouldn't do it. You know your characters are well built when they write themselves. Fantasy, anatomy, and biology lessons with Miss Benu.
Miss Benu.
Nothing better than biology. Alrighty, so what a delightful stream this has been. Spiteful gacha machines, flat tires, ghostly inductions, slink and tumult mentions, and squirmy wormy. Yeah. Squirmy wormy with
Wormy.
splinky dwinky.
Winky Doinky and the
No.
yeah the
Squirmy Wormy works. This is the Garth of Birds and Bees talk. Yeah. Rainier said these two love each other so much that they spar in multiple different realities at once. These two love each other so much that they loved Drake into canon. Because Drake wasn't originally Sunny's love interest. Charade was supposed to be Sunny's love interest. And then Drake came in and was just like, get the fuck out of my way, you nerd! So yeah, fun fact for you those of you that didn't know this, Charade was originally supposed to be Sunny's lover. And then, there was just a lot that I couldn't really, like, put together with Gartha. Like, something felt like it was missing. And Drake and Sunny are so perfect together that as soon as we started, like, really seriously role-playing them, I was just like, you want to make them canon?
Yeah, Kelly just came to me and was like, I'm gonna make you an offer you cannot refuse.
And literally adding Drake into Gartha, like everything that felt like it was missing was just suddenly in place. And that's also why, like, they are linked in every single universe. Like, this is like the one time that I like to play with the destined lovers thing, because, like, these two just love each other so much that it transcends into every universe, and now they're magnetic with each other. Brown says, I can't imagine Gartha without Drake. Yeah, no, same. Like, it wasn't complete. It was completely, like, there was just something that just wasn't right, and as soon as we put in Drake, just immediately it was perfect. No, Snowfox said, Sunny and Drake are so ad about some museum tycoon app. No. Cantoon said, out of my way, nerd. That golden twink is mine. Drake probably. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's why you can see just, like, the tiniest bit of it when Sunny and Charade are, like, starting to interact. You can kind of see that Charade is just like, oh, I kind of... And then, like, suddenly Drake shows up and it's like, oh. And then Charade gets to meet Hex, and that becomes a thing.
That's a whole other story.
Woo! That's gonna be in the sequel. In all possibilities, in all realities, only you can show me this type of relationship. Yep. Man, I can't believe Arcane copied Gartha.
I can't believe it, bro.
Yet the historians will say they were just good friends. No, ew, not Drake the Rapper, Drake the Dragon. The DRAGONTWIN, my favorite flavor. Gina ASMR scared me there, Jesus fucking Ray, what? Oh my god, the shot.
Oh, when I got close to the map.
Ah, okay.
Oh, to the map, to the mic. Jesus.
Ah, okay. This is a good shot. Goddamn, the sun going down.
Golden hour.
Ah, yes, they were just the goodest of pals. Oh, you mean like, you know, Aspen and Willow? They're just good friends.
Yeah, they're such good roomies.
Gartha 2 is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna get to write in, like, at least, like, 3 chapters of sex.
Yippee!
Each pairing has to have their own chapter, and I have to make it a full-on chapter, because then, when we make it into an audiobook, or if somebody, like, animates it or anything like that, it's easy to cut out.
True.
Because, we're not getting that voice acted.
Unless you pay, no.
Oh, I mean, it depends on the, you know, the level of comfort from the voice actors, yeah. And they were roommates, yeah.
And they were roommates.
Close friends, besties, roommates, colleagues, good friends that did a lot of sword fighting for days on end, yeah. Yeah. It's also fun playing with Aspen and Willow because these two they're both Tism creatures, and they have not shown interest in literally anyone else. They have never been interested in sleeping with someone else or being with someone else in a relationship, and suddenly they meet each other and it's just like, oh, what is this feeling
I get
so
it.
sudden and new? Yeah. Literally Willow over here like, is that why Hex does this so much? Because Hex has no standards and will sleep with fucking anybody. They already said, nah, you just keep getting me to read the secret chapters. Oh my god. The third Gartha should be 80% smut. Each iteration is just more and more smut.
Oh my god.
No, Captains, I've said, like, from the get-go that those chapters are not getting voice acted. Come on, keep up. Keep up.
Keep up, buddy.
That's part of why chapter 16 was such a meme in the community. Of just like, oh, that chapter.
The chapter.
The infamous chapter 16.
The chapter. Perhaps the chapter of all time.
Tales of Samantha, oh my god. The glorious chapter 16.
The glorious evolution of smut.
We already said the chapter that changed the way I read documentarian. Rainier said, soon enough, I shall too experience the glory. Schmuck.
Dude.
Okay, you know, it'd be kind of fun just for some interaction. All of y'all who were in the Discord server, I want you to go into the Not Safe for Work room. Write me your Tumult Not Safe for Work headcanons, and if I like them, they'll become canon.
Give us lists.
You're welcome to also do other characters, but I think it would be really funny to have everybody talk about Tumult. Crown says, every time I see the incorrect quote, oh please, you had more men in your mouth than you will ever will intelligent thoughts, I think of Hex. Oh my god. Are you calling him stupid?
Whoa, man.
He has had a lot of men in his mouth, though, and a lot of women. That's the funny thing. Hex is also pan. Hex is pan. He is a switch. When it comes to positions, he's very dominant in personality, but he also will bottom. So, like, Hex's thing is fulfilling needs. He gets off on other people's needs being fulfilled in one way or another. So, like, yeah, take that as you will. Take Hex as you will.
Enjoy.
But yeah, go into the Discord server and type your headcanons. 'Cause it's funny.
And we don't have to worry about Daddy YouTube on Discord.
Exactly. Rainier said, just saying, but the Sunny Armageddon interactions definitely did things.
Oh my god.
Don't look at me. Rick said, the only thing I can think of right now with Tumult is the Forever Weed Brownie. Oh my god. Verity said, we're looking at you, Callan. We know what you were. We know what you did. Okay, so here's the thing. I get it. I do. But that was actually written in there specifically to be a display of power. So if you like that, it's because you like the power.
Uh-huh.
Shut up. We already talked about this. I do know people were assuming it was written for other reasons. It was actually legitimately written for that. It was supposed to be a threat. Dragon. Snow Fox then makes an epic reference, and then Verity pointed out Snow Fox's brain rot. I mean, yeah, you can never escape it. Ever.
Epic always comes back eventually.
I always come back. Odysseus, maybe.
Good night, Frown.
Bye, Frown. Sorry, I looked away for like a second. Ah. Good night, Brown.
Goodbye, Frown.
Rainier said, so I already found Charade very relatable, but the whole thing of him and Hex being, oh no, I'm into this, certainly did not beat those allegations. Yeah. Just him debating every single life choice of, why am I into this? Why am I into this? What is wrong with me?
Like a fucking nerd.
It also, okay, so this is the thing that I did not mean to write, but it's honestly really funny, and now I like having, Nimble tease him about it. Notice how both Hex and Eerie have, like, teal greenish hair, and they're both goth, and they're both very motherly. I had Hex first, that's the thing. I've had Hex for a very long time. Also, they both are blind in one eye, or are missing an eye in Eerie's case. So, like, Nimble likes to tease Charade just like, do you have mommy issues? What happened there? And it's not even like he went for Hex. Hex went for him, and so now he's just like, oh god, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? It wound up being very ironic, because I'm like, this is the ship now, and then I stopped and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, what did I do?
You have issues, nerd boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it froze. Oh, there we go.
Okay, okay.
Are we good? What happened?
Yeah, game did a funny.
Oh,
What?
okay. That was weird.
I thought it crashed.
Well, it's back at least.
Hold on, can I make the dragon wiggle?
Wiggle!
Dance, dance, dance. Hold on, let's see.
Charade goes to therapy, worried that he has an, oh god, how do I say that again? Oedipus, that's right, Oedipus complex after all the boy's best friend is his mother. No! Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Damn, Armageddon, I didn't know you could wiggle it like that.
Do, 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 wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wee.
You're getting quirky.
Like, don't worry, Charade, you don't have mommy issues, you just like being chased. And told what to do. And choked. But you know, who's counting?
Issues.
Issues. New mating dance unlocked, oh god. Verity said all the wiggling does, genuinely, outside of Verity Appeal, make me think of my Slink gif. Of course it does. Everything returns to Slink.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Did May fall asleep? Did we lose the May?
Meh.
May!
Meh.
Meh. Oh, it's so pretty. Ah, okay.
What are you doing?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to Kat's house tomorrow to watch the cats for a couple of days, so she's texting me because, I guess, she has a package that was supposed to be delivered today, and it's not going to show up until, like, tomorrow or Friday instead. Communication. I get to go hang out with kitties.
Catch.
And also, I don't have to worry about food because Kat's always just like, eat literally anything in my house, and I will be like, okay.
Eat everything.
I will eat everything.
Eat all of it.
Literally all I have left in the fridge right now is the pizza that I made today, and then I have some zucchini that I have to cook, and then I'm kind of out of food. So, it's in the stuff that I got at the furry picnic that I kind of, like, yoinked. No puns. You gotta save them. You gotta save it.
Ooh, lunch might be ready. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no, the dragon! No! No! Gee, no! Oh no! Oh no! The bonking. It's like he's asleep. Just the noise of him consistently hitting the ground. Oh no. Not the bonking. Dragon's getting quirky. Come back! Oh my god, what's happening? What the fuck is what? Gknight, come back! The dragon's too quirky! Actual footage of how it feels after not getting enough sleep. Oh my god, dragons do get a bit quirky at night, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, he's extra wiggly. He ate the tumult brownie! What is he? He's like dragging his ass on the floor like a dog. Who needs sleep when dragons sleep? Yeah, I think the dragon needs sleep.
What am I looking at?
You're so, oh, there it goes again. Gknight, the dragon does not continue to fly forward. He starts going down, and so he was just consistently bonking.
Probably because I moved my mouse when I got up.
And then he started getting really quirky with the ground. He got a little too friendly with the ground for a minute there, and then he just started doing yoga, I guess. I don't know.
Oh no.
But yeah, I do think this is a good time to go ahead and end the stream because then you can eat, and we've been going for about 2.5 hours now. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I guess
Thank
you
you,
know
everybody.
we ended with Quirky Dragon, but we'll see y'all next time. I'll keep y'all updated as to whenever we have another stream. Okay.